One thing that I see continually online is the suggestion that youth players or high school players should be doing a drill because an NBA player does it. I think this misses the point. NBA players are different than a youth or a high school player. Typically speaking, NBA players are fairly advanced, they're fairly skilled, fairly athletic. They're at the top of their games, whereas most high school or youth athletes have a ton of room to grow. So they're developing athletes. They need to improve in a number of different areas. They still need to increase and improve their foundation and improve just their basic skills. Whereas NBA players, one, are very skilled already, and two, have a wealth of experience from which to draw as they're completing drills. So just because an NBA player in his off season is doing, a block practice drill and unopposed or without defense, doesn't mean that's the drill that's going to help a young player to improve. The NBA player has a great deal of experience and likely can visualize different situations from, that occurred during the season. They also do a lot more video work, so they can, watch video before a workout, let's say, and then have that fresh in their minds as they go in and do a workout. And they're better. They've already accomplished certain things that a youth or a high school player really needs to still to develop. And so rather than looking at how an NBA player spends his off season, the youth or the high school player needs to figure out what's the best way for him or her to train to eventually try to get to a high level of play. And you can safely say that just about any high school player needs to shoot better, get stronger, get quicker, make quicker decisions, make better decisions. And so structuring workouts that can improve all of these things is different than for an NBA player who already is a great shooter, or already has a 40-inch vertical jump, or already moves exceptionally well, or already makes really quick decisions. And so the process to get to that point of being an elite player is different than what you do when you're already an elite player. Especially at the NBA level where the season is so long, there's so much stress on the bodies, and then recovering and recuperating during the off season, has such high value. So just because an NBA player is on video this summer doing some drill does not mean that that's the drill that's going to help a youth or a high school player to really improve and to reach the NBA level. Instead, the youth and high school players need to devise the drills and the training programs that are going to develop the skills where they are and to take them to a higher level of play, by improving their basics, whether it's shooting, decision making, strength, speed, or whatever the particular quality or skill that the player needs to improve to move to the next level and then ultimately to higher and higher levels of play.